Hello, my name is Gollywog and welcome to the city of Stick-Mon. In today's video we will be touring Stick-Mon. This is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. However, we never quite got around to it because well, I really didn't want to do this until the world was fully developed, or at least really developed. However, we keep losing saves of Stick-Mon, and the one regret I always have when we do that is that I haven't done a world tour. So we're going to do it right now. We're going to start with South Stick-Mon. You won't get the full package because we just don't have the full package, but obviously we will do an update. So without further ado, let's get on with it. You're probably wondering why I'm a mannequin actually, because there were people in the game that didn't want to see me not be invisible, so I had to do this. Anyway, so right now we are in developing stages, so let's we'll just give you a bit of information as we do this tour as well, why don't we? So also, there's no one in the game with me, but if you notice, there is a gamer tag, yeah, right here, under the water. What's that say? That says Tebby380, it looks like. Anyway, so you spawn in here, and this is the regular sign you would see. It tells you to read all the signs, and then that, and then you read the signs over there and over there. But we have added some new signs just because we're in redeveloping stages. So this is just for people that aren't building with us. I don't like to kick people, but this just is kind of a disclaimer. So we're in the redeveloping stage. There's no privileges that will be handed out. Some players may be kicked just if we need, you know, to either reduce lag or we need room for other builders. That's gonna happen. So it's nothing personal, it's just that we need to get the city going, that way you can join whenever you'd like to and actually play the game. So yeah, thanks for the support through this difficult time, because you know we're rebuilding the city. It's a bit tedious, but hopefully we can finish it within a week. One guy said that he'll take out 9 buildings, he thinks, before next week, so let's hope he's right. So also then obviously you're already at the YouTube channel, aren't you? And yes, goodbye Stick-Mon. You remember that video? That's when I thought we lost the city for good, but nope. Well, we kinda did, but now we're redoing everything. So yeah, so on a regular day you would come over here and you would push this button, you'd put your map in there, and then you'd get $10 and a city info book, which we will actually go over another time. I don't believe I have one with me. I do. Okay, so this is version 1, which is actually we've made it to version 3. I know we made it to version 2, yeah. Except version 1 has a lot of spelling errors, so we'll go through that another time actually. Yeah, we're gonna go to version. We're gonna go to the next version because we have a new thing that we'll be doing, so we'll get into that soon. So anyway, I put this here because so people were in the game for hours today, and they were just in Spawn Park. That's it. They weren't doing anything. They were just in Spawn Park, running around without privileges, just running around. So I figured give them a map to look at. So this is Stick-Mon, the map of Stick-Mon. Just this one state that we've got actually. So this is South Stick-Mon down here, and this is the Metropolitan. You've got Gollywood, and that's also the Metropolitan up there. And then we've also got District 11. You see that grey bit right there, right there. That is Blazeco, and if you look at that, that's a big chunk of that map, and people actually were building that in survival. So we will go over everything here on another time. That's not what this video is about. Anyway, yeah, so hopefully we can have this done by April 15th. Just got a lot of messages, so hope that these people just keep asking to get out. Like, no, you can't get out right now. We're in developing stages. But next week we won't be. So anyway, you see it says YouTube here, which is, it's supposed to say YouTube. However, we're gonna implement this new thing. So when you spawn, you get $10, don't you? But it's really hard to get a job in the city, and you're gonna need money to be successful. So we've decided to do a thing. Anyone who joins this world will be able to, if you want to make a YouTube video, you can do that, and you post it on YouTube. Now you go to the Stick-Mon Tower and you register yourself for a program. It's a program we're going to start up where if you make a YouTube video, The one rule is it has to credit Stick-Mon, so it has to have the word Stick-Mon in it. But if you do that, every like that you get on your video, you're gonna get 5 in-game dollars. So that's a nice way of making money. If you can get all your friends to like your video in the city, then we'll have somebody check how many likes you get, and then you'll get money each time you get a like. So $5 a like that you get. So anyway, let's enough of this introduction. We'll continue this tour. So that's Spawn Park. That's where you spawn. Over here is Info Park, and a lot of the info has actually been gotten rid of. So we'll have to redo all of this, but this is just, I'm going to actually not read it to you because we will be doing that in a different video where I will read you everything. So for right now, just glance by. You can either pause it and read it if you want, or see, this is, yeah. Okay, and then there's also a comment board. Not a lot of people notice this, but there is a comment board. So casino, we will be building. School, we've actually started building. A theater, it's a good idea. We've actually thought about that, but we haven't yet. And shout out to CallFox242, I guess. And more info, which is surprising because no one really reads the info. Okay. So anyway, this is that, and then there's the. We actually did a news story about this. Oh, okay. Where's the name? This is Dunson Apartments or Dunton Apartments? Can't remember. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's Dunton Apartments, and it's actually for sale. So if you want, you can spend a measly $700, and everybody else will be paying you $15 every 2 weeks. So you pay that down payment, and then everyone else, you'll own the building, so everyone can do. They give you the rent if you own this building. Anyway, we'll get into real estate in a separate video as well. So this is just Dunton Apartments. Every apartment room looks the same. We're gonna stop doing that just because I realize, you know, in real life, not all apartments look the same. You have different apartments in different areas, so we'll do that. But yeah, it's just the kitchen. It's really torn down. But South Stick-Mon is the ghetto area, and there's a reason why we did that. We did that because like people are just spawning, so they might be breaking glass, and then, you know, we have to have a team follow them up and repair all the damages. But this way, if you leave it in the ghetto, everything kind of blends in. You don't have to take care of it right away, so it all works. Anyway, this is one of the very most important buildings anyone who starts off in the city will need to go to. Also, these buildings are going to get redone. I actually redid this building. I'm not sure if you've probably seen this in other videos before. It was just stone brick. So now we're going to add some more textures to the buildings, make them look a bit better. Anyway, so yeah, we're still in the Christmas update, as you can see. Have to get rid of this. So this is the homeless shelter. It's got bedrooms that you can stay in for as ever you'd like. Yeah, so we're evicting everybody as well. These are old. These eviction notices are due. Anyway, you get a chest, a bed, a light, a wee desk, and the chest comes with a bit of wool and also a sign. You put the wool, that means the room is vacant, and then you put the sign. The reason why we put the wool down is because, remember that glitch where you couldn't read signs sometimes? That's why we did that. But then people started taking the wool and they started just building with it. So you'll notice the further you get up, there's no wool anymore. We got rid of that. But yeah, I love old people. I miss. Haven't talked to a lot of these people in ages. Some of them died with the city, and others became successful. So anyway, that's not the important bit. The important bit is you'll need food when you spawn, and you probably don't want to spend money on going to a grocery store. So this is what you have to do, okay? Hang on. Okay, so you step on the pressure plate, you open the door with your hand, you walk up and the door will close. Oh no, it doesn't close, okay. Then you jump onto this pressure plate, and then cookies will pop out. I don't know if you've seen it. Okay, anyway, oh, there we go. Cookies popped out. There should be more cookies, like more cookies pop out. You get like 5 cookies from each go, and there's supposed to be a block up there, so you can't jump. You have to like go in and out. So anyway, that's just how that works. Get rid of this Christmas tree. Old news. Old news. There used to be a kitchen and crafting area. The reason why there is not anymore is because people would just do bad things and make things that they were not supposed to with the crafting table, so we just did away with all that. yeah, and people would steal other people's food, so, you know. So that is what we've got there. Moving on to this building, actually, this is just an empty building that we built. And I should say I built this city, okay? Lots of people don't believe that I built this city, but I did. I built the city all on my own, okay? However, I creatively built the city all on my own. I didn't build every building, but anyone else who did build in this building, they did it all in adventure mode, which is actually better. That means they worked a lot harder, and I paid them to do it in adventure mode. But right now, because the world has set back so many times, we just want to catch up. I've actually assembled a build team, which goes against pretty much everything I stand for, but that's okay. They're just going to build back what I had, and as a bonus, maybe they get to build one thing of their own, and then they'll go back into adventure to build, but only the construction companies do that. That's actually, it's kind of complicated if you don't understand it. That is Z's, we won't go inside of the Z's. Oh, this is a house, obviously, this is a house, yeah. And it's got a few bedrooms in it, nice little loo, got a kitchen, a fireplace, and it is for sale, $900. If you think that's a lot, trust me, real estate is going up in Stick-Mon as we do higher payouts. So yeah, this house, this house is actually modeled after a house I lived in once, and you're probably thinking, wow, this house looks like crap. Well, you're right, it does. But it's actually pretty much to scale model. Not to scale, but definitely the same layout. Just it was siding. So let's have a quick look. I'll give you a quick tour of what my old house used to look like. I don't live in a house like this. So anyway, we had a couch here, the you know, the wall unit with the television there. This was like the dining table. We actually had a computer here, and then the kitchen, the laundry room was here, but I put a boiler tank here instead. The house keeps catching on fire because of the house just keeps catching on fire. So this was my mum's room. This was my brother's room. This was my room, but it actually wasn't this narrow. I don't know what happened here. So yeah, I don't know. This was the loo upstairs, and yeah, we had this really cool like ledge thing. You could just jump down. That was always fun to do. And then we've also got the loo down here, and then bathtub. Someone destroyed. Then a wee crawl space or something there. So anyway, that was just this house. I won't give you the interiors of every house, just because, you know, this has the same inside layout, but it's a bit different, and it is for sale. Sold actually. And then there's this house. This is a really cozy house. We'll get into one day as well. So yeah, this video is just going to be the spawn area. I think that's all we have time for. All these houses are the same, and these wee houses cost $800. Like I said though, these are actually only this cheap because they're in not South Stick-Mon, but Spawn area, which is the worst neighborhood to live in at the moment. So yeah, this is just what it consists of: 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, kitchen, and backyard as well. And then we've got the seaside shell. So if you have played with me since I first got Xbox 360, this was when I was in grade 8, I'm now in grade 11. When I was in grade 8, I built the very first Stick-Mon, and Seaside Shell was the name of the grocery store because it was right next to the ocean. However, you know, this is broken, got leaks through the ceiling, it's not safe to be in. This is the grocery store. This whole thing is out of order, we'll have to redo all of that. But yeah, so, you know, it's that. And then, last but not least, we have got this building. Not sure what it's called. It's called All-In Apartments. Don't know why I named it that. Every room does look the same. So you get a bedroom, a wee kitchen, the loo, and also another bedroom. So that's all we have time for today. Thanks for watching. My name is Gollywog. You already knew that because I introduced myself at the beginning. Anyway, hope to see you in the next video. This was touring South Stick-Mon. I don't know. Goodbye.